Did you know that behind every successful or perfect event is a story of chaos, quick fixes, and decisions made? Well, it's also said that a good MC is one that makes an event. But also we found that a very good planner is one that makes sure that an event never needed fixing or saving. Well, my name is Abel, Jisha Abel, aka MC Abel. And in this very episode of the MC's Chimeza, prepared by the Professional MCs Forum, Uganda, we get to unpack the life and journey of event service providers, particularly event planners and managers. And here we will find out how they started, how they get paid, and particularly their experience and challenges they have met. But also, we will dive in a part of their relationships with MCs. In this case, who gets to make the event at the end of the day? Well, with me in studio here at Twin Shots, I'm joined by two beautiful ladies in the events planning and management industry. And allow me request them to introduce themselves, starting with, yes, on the right. How are you doing?
I am good.
Yes,
Thank
please.
you for having me.
Let them know.
My name is Vivian Behinda Munanura. I'm a co-founder of Events Galore. At Events Galore, we do events planning and management. Specifically, our niche is social functions. And we also do events designing and styling. Our tagline, or what we believe, is that our clients envision it and we create it. I am also a wife and a mother to many.
Wow.
Thank you for having
Wow,
me here.
amazing. Very important part.
Yes.
A wife and a mother.
Yes.
To many. Indeed,
Yes.
many are proud of you out there watching us.
Yes.
Yes, our dear viewers, we would like to go on to my left and let's have this beautiful lady introduce herself. Yes.
Thank you, Abel. My name is Joweria Nabuuma, the Managing Director, Kiara Events Limited. And we organize any kind of events. At Kiara Events, we go beyond your expectations. So any event you can think of, call us, we shall plan it for you.
Wow. Well done, well done. Vivian and Joweria. It's very good to have you here. And this very podcast is the MC's Chimeza. And we believe that as MCs, we want to have a platform, a working relationship with all event service providers. Name it, you've worked with a number of them, right? And tonight we get to find out what is in the life of an event planner and a manager. And we want to say, particularly, having you Events Galore and Kiara Events, I want to say one of or two of the most gumite event planners and managers in Uganda. And everything that you have done out there, we have seen. We have seen on social media platforms, and you are doing very well. But please share with us, what has your experience in the industry been like? And what would you like it to be? What would you change? Let's start with you, Vivian.
I think events planning has evolved, and in the beginning it wasn't appreciated by many people.
Yeah.
The clients didn't understand what does an events planner do, but with time now they are starting to appreciate. So in the beginning they would undervalue, underpay, but with time now they are accepting that, you know, an events planner helps you to manage crisis times. It saves you a lot of the stress and time. You find that a bride or a groom or the couple has like serious jobs and can't be able to follow up on vendors or meet up with them. And that's where an events planner comes in. So I think with time, it's being appreciated. In Uganda especially, it's beginning to be appreciated as a service needed for the events industry.
That's good. So that would say that you are, professional.
Yes.
Yes. So an event planner and manager is got to be, professional.
Definitely.
And what has been with you, Kiara Events? What has it been like?
I started this job when I was really a young girl.
Yes. Yes.
I had just come from campus. I remember I started as a PA, and then I went into events management. So at the time, there was no school for events management. So I learned on the job.
You learned on the
I
job.
learned on the job, and I was very lucky. I was working for one of the biggest media houses, Vision Group. So I was part of the marketing department. Events is purely marketing. There is something you're marketing.
Yes.
So I had the chance to learn marketing as well as events planning. So it has been a journey, quite a journey. I have learned a lot. I have learned there are so many challenges that come with events planning, but also so many benefits. And one of them, you get to meet so many people.
Yes.
Different caliber.
Yes.
I have done presidential events.
Yes.
I have done the first one.
Joweria,
So it is such a great experience.
yes,
Yeah.
I think as Kiara Events, actually, you have brought it up. It takes me to your experience, and I have seen you work just the same way I've seen, Vivian work with Events Galore. You have decided to go in the direction that is quite, diverse. And for Vivian, you have stuck with a core niche. Please give us that experience. Tell the viewers, why have you become diverse?
It's because, like I've said, I was working for a very big company which had it had 5 TVs, I don't know how many magazines, newspapers, and each one of them.
So this sharpened your experience?
Yes, each one of them had an event.
Yes.
So I can't say I have a niche. I have to do it all.
Yes.
You have to do for Bouquet Day, you have to do for New Vision, you have to do for the magazine, you have to do. So with that experience, I can be able to do any kind of event.
Yes.
Whether social or corporate
Or government.
presidential or
Yes.
government,
Or
any
politi- or
kind of
whichever.
event. Any
Yes.
kind of event. I can do a concert.
We have not seen you at the political rallies. We just ended the elections.
I was actually there.
Yeah. Yes, you were there.
Behind the scenes.
Champions.
I'm always somewhere behind the
Yeah.
scenes. So I was part of the meetings that happened, the NRM meetings, the caucus that happened. I was behind somewhere. So I'm always doing different kind of events, and I feel I'm comfortable with it. Because if you throw any event at me, I'll be able to execute it. So I learn as much as possible.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Please, Vivian, tubuulire ki ekiriwo in your life as an event planner and manager, which is your niche? Weekuumidde wa in particular?
For me, my niche is social functions. Particularly, I really love planning weddings. And that's because of the kind of person I am. But also, naturally, I love romance. So growing up, I was the kind of person who would watch Hallmark movies about wedding planning. I encountered books, novels. Actually, the book that made me get into the planning job was The Key to Happily Ever After by Tiff Marcello. Very cliche, but that's true, by the way. So it was like 3 sisters who took over their mother's wedding business, and like I would read about how they would manage crisis moments, how would their clients would be satisfied. So that gave me like the energy, the morale. But also beyond that, it's purpose for me. It's
Yes.
ministry is purpose, because marriage is God's idea. And so for me, I feel like I'm serving God when I'm helping people celebrate their union into the thing He has orchestrated. So I love thriving marriages, people who are in intentional relationships for marriage. So that is how I got into the space of putting together weddings and many other social events that are birthed. It begins with a wedding, then an anniversary, then children, then birthdays, kind of thing. It's like a whole
It's a cycle.
Yes,
Keeps on,
it's a cycle.
And in that cycle, definitely for all your clients that
Yes.
whose events you have manned, at the end you're going to be having grandchildren.
Yes, they're
coming.
going to call you
They'll
back.
call you.
They'll refer you to an auntie.
Yes.
It's kind of a family
Yes.
cycle.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it also makes the work come easy.
Yes.
So for me, that's what I really love.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It's
Awesome. Thank you so much. Ekintu kino abatulaba MCs Kimeeza tubaleetera ensonga ate zisunsulwa abategesi b'emikolo ku luno ate tubayise ba event managers and planners. Naye ku luno nsaba mwekuumire ku MCs Kimeeza ate abakitegese bya Professional MCs Forum Uganda. Joweria,
Yes.
weebale nnyo era otutegeezezza ekintu kya marketing okutunda ekintu kyo ate ensangi zino muyitibwa bakitunzi. So I'm meant to understand that you have marketed yourself in an e-way. And in this case, for e, we are talking about important and electronic, right? So tell us, give us your experience in marketing your own Kiara events, your experience in the industry.
Yeah, so first of all, because I do corporate events, one of the most important things we had to do was a website.
Yes, the website.
Because
It's very
it's
important.
international.
Yes.
Yeah, and you have to put all your work there. And of course, not all of it, it's a website. But you have at least people get to know what you do. They get to know your profile, because it's important. We keep updating it on which events we have done. So that when you're out there, you know that they have done this and this. We're not very big on pictures and videos, but at least we are very big on showing you that this is what we did and this was the guest of honor. So you're comfortable and say, if I have a guest of honor like this, these guys will be able to manage it for me. So it has been, it's one of those things that you need as an events planner, as an events organizer. You need to put your work out there.
So do you have social media platforms in which you market your work?
Yes, we do have social media platforms. We are also the organizers of the Baby and Kids Expo. So we have
all the babies, the big babies and the small babies. Yes, you've heard about
of the Baby and Kids Expo. So we have social media pages. That is the Baby and Kids Expo, and also Kiara Events. So we have two pages, two social medias. That is on Facebook, Instagram, of course TikTok. Uganda yategedde TikTok.
TikTok.
If there is one platform Ugandans have understood, it is TikTok. So we are also on TikTok, and also of course all our pages are just growing, and yeah, it is important that you put your work out there so people can see. I'm not one of those that people are not following me, I've not got likes. No, it is an archive for my work.
For your work. It's a portfolio.
Yes, it's an archive for my work.
Yes.
We have to put the work out there so that you see it. And now there's this new thing called the WhatsApp channel.
Yes.
Most people don't know it yet. And things expire in 30 days. So it's one of those where you will find all the work we have done, at least the last 30 days. Like, for example, right now it's working for us for the Baby and Kids Expo. Just go to our channel and you will see everything we are working on.
Awesome.
It won't give you notifications. It will not bump everyone. It's not a group.
Yes.
So you just go and say, let me see what they are working on. And you see all the information there.
Awesome.
So
Thank
I
you.
love marketing.
Thank you very much. You, by the way, for marketing yourself, you're positioning yourself.
Yeah, and my former boss used to say that you can't wink at a girl in the dark.
Definitely.
You can't.
You can't wink at a girl in the dark. She has not seen you.
She has not seen
so
you.
you have to put your work out there for everyone to see.
Well, good, good. That's quite a bowl of wisdom. Vivian, please tell us about your marketing, the skills that you have that have evolved, the achievements you've gotten from social media. I have seen your work; it's absolutely amazing. Please tell us.
Okay, I have two thoughts about that though.
Yes.
But yes, I do have social media accounts. Events Galore on Instagram and Events Galore at Events Galore 1 on TikTok. And of course, we're also on Facebook, same. Of course, in this era now, many people find service providers online. So if you're not there, you're not going to be found. No one will find out about you. While it's a good thing, it also has some weaknesses, as some people will fake your work and put it on their accounts and things like that. But I have to say that in events planning and management, the business is highly referral based.
Yes, referral based.
People buy or get services from people they know. So you find that most of my clients are always referred to me. And also being part of networking spaces. For example, I'm in BNI. So that's how we get business. We refer each
Vivian,
other.
yes, you talked about faking your work.
Yes.
What is the best way you can protect your work on social media?
Of course, there are things like copyrights, but you can also add your
logo.
Okay.
You can watermark the
Watermarking.
work. Yes, you can watermark the work.
Yes.
It sets your work apart. They will try to crop, but never really crop your logo out. Yes. And also, like,
have you encountered any case where someone used your work?
you just post
Yes.
it on WhatsApp, they reshare it. You know,
They
now
reshare.
WhatsApp has
Yeah.
reshare, they reshare it, and another client, they show it to another client.
Mm.
Yeah, but some people will come and say, I saw your work. Someone was, I've even had someone who actually puts the name Events Galore and takes it.
And takes it.
Yes.
And then
you have to report the account.
They present themselves as
Yes.
the directors
Yes,
of
and you have
Events
to
Galore.
report the account.
Wow.
That is
Yes.
very, very interesting.
Social media has both dynamics.
The
It
both
works,
times, yeah.
Wow.
but it can also have its own disadvantages.
wow.
Yes, as they say, some call it can be a scam.
Yes.
Yes, you can scam someone, and
Yes.
at the end, your name is gone
It's
down the
tarnished,
drains
yes.
because it's
Yeah.
tarnished. Yes. Yeah. So, abatulaba, please understand, lubakeredde amagezi gamwe twagaguddemu by event planners and managers. Do understand your tricks, and here we get to expose the ways and skills you can use even as an upcoming event planner and manager, just how you can protect your work. We would like to talk about, in your experience, how you get paid as event planners and managers.
Okay.
How do you get paid? What muina minzani ki epima nti no oyina sasulibwa bwoti? Let's start with Vivian.
First of all, it's depends on the details of what you're going to do for that client. I personally have like packages. A full planning package, service package, partial planning package, and then just on the day of coordination. So depending on what you choose, you can find someone who has already the vendors and they just want you to coordinate them on that day. So there will be a charge for that. Or you might find someone who has no idea where to begin, especially like Bambi, Basama, or they don't know who is good sometimes in Uganda or in the industry currently. So you bring up the vendors, you negotiate the contracts, you budget for them, you make the program. Basically, it's like from scratch. So that's like a different charge. And then there's also just I come and coordinate your event on that day. Yeah.
Must an event planner have an office?
Well, there are two ways about it. You could be online. Most start online, or most even stay online.
So
because you can think about the let's say times of when you're in the low season. Why am I keeping an office? Having all those expenses. Yet I'm not actually having business in this season. You decide to say my office is online. You find me online, and that's okay. Yeah, or you might have, Ugandans. They want to come, see, feel, touch.
Yes.
Be sure that
Yes.
you're in this
End up
place. I'll
ruining
find you
your-
here tomorrow. So it's also
Touching
good,
everything.
yes, to
Yes.
have a physical office for their comfort. Trust.
Yes,
It's really
trust is
a
very
business
important.
of trust. Yeah.
A location point.
It
where
also
you-
says a lot about you. Maybe it adds value to your company, something like that. I would say it's two ways about it, depending on the season of life your business is in.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Let's
Yeah.
get your take.
Yeah, not
Joweria.
far from that. Just maybe to give an example, I once got a client who said, I have a wedding. I only need you to help me with the decor, dressing, and salon. That was it.
Okay.
So you find a package that suits
Biru
that.
yali etya.
Yes, you find a package that suits that. You can't cast your things in stone. Yes, you have to find a way to welcome all clients. And like she said, one will say, I just want execution. Or even on that day, someone just supervise the service providers. So you you have an option for all of them. Otherwise, you're never going to be known. When you say,
I'm doing only full service. Yes.
No, there are so many ways to make money out of it. And like we've said, it's recommendation.
Yes,
It's not like MTN.
that's right.
That everybody needs you, do or die. Yeah. So you have to get as many clients as possible on board. And if I'm out there and I'm working, that's a good start.
Yes.
So yeah, we have to come up with different packages.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah,
Have you
really,
gotten
really.
have you gotten any clients across the borders, beyond the borders of Uganda? Have you done an event in Congo, Sudan, Tanzania, Kenya? Have you, encountered?
Personally, was once invited in Rwanda for a medical expo, which unfortunately didn't happen, but we went there, we started the planning, we met clients, we met lawyers and all that, things, the things you do before the event starts. Yeah, maybe it was a budget issue, it didn't happen, but yes, I've crossed borders. Yeah.
Vivian?
Oh, well, I had a client sometime from Sudan, but given the nature of the country,
You felt the Sudanese would take you.
no, when we helped them to plan, that's what we had like to talk to people on ground there.
Okay.
We did not physically go.
Okay.
But of course, it's an area we definitely want to grow in. We want to execute a lot more destination weddings. So if you're out there, please come and give us the job. We are willing and ready to do it.
Yes. There is something that has always, triggered my thinking around event planning and management. You have a number of clients, well, the vast market, and you have Joweria. You said you are very diverse. All these events that you actually do. Who has been, what's been your experience with the most stressing client?
Last minute client.
Last minute client. Every event planner and manager speaks of a last minute client. Yes.
Last minute clients.
Yes.
People think it's actually easy. Every client thinks it's actually very easy. They are going to give you 3 weeks and you're going to invite the president to come. And then you're going to send invitations to the MPs. They're all going to be available 3 weeks notice. So last minute planning is very, very risky.
Very risky, that's right.
And I don't know how, but somehow I've been in those situations so many times. Like one of my cousins said, I think people are now hiring you for last minute planning because you're going to make it happen. I think you're a miracle worker. I am not a miracle worker. It's just that when I accept to do it, sometimes I feel sorry for you.
Most event planners and managers are miracle workers.
People think we are miracle workers, and somehow I don't know how I always get in those situations. And I feel sorry for you, and I still make it happen. But I'm like, God, you killed me with giving me 2 weeks to do this event, but I still did the event anyway. But it killed me emotionally, physically. The whole team was drained.
When is it, Joweria, when is it, which is that point when you say, you know what, I can't deal with you anymore? But you've been given money, already a deposit. How do you deal with that? And I will also require you, Vivian, to let us in on that.
That has never happened where you've given me a deposit, but I can see red flags of an event, and I pull the plug. And I say, I can't put my name on this event. There are so many times I've pulled the plug and say, Kiara Events will not be part of this. We are very sorry. Because when you talk to a client and you say, this is what we are going to do, and this is what I think you should do, and the client knows better than you who has the experience, I will step back.
Yes.
Because I don't want our name to be ruined. So I'll step back and say,
no. And always your detail is in ink to say you have a contract.
Yes.
And you have to turn it down. Definitely, that's the point when you say, I'm afraid I can't move
I'll make sure that you understand where I'm coming from.
Absolutely.
And most cases, the client will see it. And even if I decide maybe I'm bored and let me still go for this event, and I'll find that everything I said came to life. You actually you didn't do these things, and the event has flopped.
I'm sure, Vivian, you have an experience with that. Have you encountered such a moment? And when did you pull the plug? And did you do it in front of a lawyer? It's very important they get to know, because you're dealing with a lot of money here. And you have reached a point and you've pulled the plug, right? And you have to turn down the contract. And they've already deposited. So tell us.
Pulling the plug, it's easy, but it's also difficult, though. Because as events planners, we set boundaries for ourselves.
That's right.
But sometimes we also get desperate and overstep the boundaries because we want the work.
Yes, you start to compromise.
You start to compromise on your boundaries. But first, as you said, you will see a red flag. Like even from the first meeting, the first questions I'll ask you, let's say, because we'll first have like a business consultation meeting. to pick my mind, the first question I'll ask you is, what's the budget? You know, because you've told me this dream that you have and everything. And then I'll ask you, what's the budget? If you start, you're shaky, you're not saying, there's no budget. I'm just like,
You run.
And then I'll ask you again,
Yes.
like, who is funding the wedding? Because let's be real, in Uganda,
Yes.
many young couples who are getting married don't have the money to fund the wedding. They're either waiting on pledges or their parents are funding. So now, if I know that it's your parent funding the wedding, I know that I will have questions and expectations of your parents, not just you.
Exactly.
You get. So
Exactly.
I know that this one, the kind of mother she has presented, I will not work with them. I cannot work with them because I cannot take on that pressure.
Yes,
Or
yes,
these
yes.
clients who are taking advice from 1,000 people, the auntie, the friends, the cousins, like the chairman, everyone, they're deciding for them.
Even the LC chairman.
But the committee is deciding for them.
Yes.
Today she told me this, but they told me about what.
Yes.
I said,
In your experience, Vivian, who have you dealt with most? Is it the men or the women, the ladies, to say?
to be honest, women mostly. Yeah, well, there are some men who can be. You can find a man who knows what he wants, and if he's the one paying
And is
the
representing the lady.
yes, and he's the one paying the weddings for the wedding. So
Yes.
you're stuck there. But most times it's the women, because we know, I mean, every girl has this dream for their wedding. We want it here in these colors. We want to experience this, feel this in the moment. So most times you find that you're working with the bride.
That's right.
And also she has a lot more kind of influence, but also things to do, because you're going with her for the cake tasting, for the bridal fitting, for the makeup trial. So basically you find that you work more
Okay.
with the women, to be honest.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Joweria, over to you. You're with your diverse experience. And you have dealt with a number of events, social, corporate, government events, international events. Who do you deal with most? Which department is that gives you a lot of headache from these corporate companies? Particularly, let's see.
Usually events fall under marketing, the
Yes.
marketing department. So I usually deal with the events person of that marketing department. Because even at Vision Group, I was the events manager. So even in those companies, they have an events manager. You are lucky they know what they are doing.
That's right.
You are lucky they know what they are talking about. But if they don't, my dear, you're going to explain until the cows come back home.
Yeah,
And you're still
yes,
explaining one thing like
yes,
this.
yes.
And if the marketing person does not get it, there's no way the CEO is going to get it.
Definitely.
So it's the marketing person to say it to the CEO, this is what we are doing and this is how it will come to life.
Yes.
And if you don't get that, you are going to waste a lot of time. You're going to have a lot of headaches, sleepless nights. If I have an event, I'll be sure I'm not going to sleep.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Not going
There
to
is
sleep.
there is something that I've also there's something that I've actually encountered in the events planning and management industry. I wouldn't say it's very new, but it's also quite new to a number of event planners and those who are upcoming. And it's in the area of technology. How do you present your work to clients? And must you? Please let us know. What is your experience in work presentation? For instance, maybe I'll give you a hint. A number of you have come up with, designing the event, floor plans and everything. Please let us in on that, Vivian.
Of course, there are apps that you use. Let's say to
Does it
design.
mean that you're trendy now?
No, it's just that you're improving your skills on the job, because like it's necessary. You're going to be giving like renders or showing your client what it would look like. You have mood boards you're setting up. You have floor plans or seating charts that you're designing with, along with the decorator.
You said something, mood boards. And some people who watch the MC Chimeza also have a lot to do with, the Luganda language. It's medium of operation or instruction here in the business. So mood board kategeza chi.
In Luganda,
Yeah.
categories are like omugole
Yeah.
aba ina dreams ze.
Alina ebirooto bye.
Ebirooto bye.
Yes.
Nafuna pictures
ebifaananyi.
ebifaananyi of those
You're
those
boxing.
things. Unboxing.
But don't worry, Joweria will tell us because she also deals with the same. But continue.
Yes,
Explain
so
your point. No
pictures
problem.
oba ebifaananyi
Yes.
ne tubiteeka wamu tugambe ku reception oba tugenda kuba tulina kala zino eza decoration oba cake egenda kuba efaanana bweti
Yes.
njagala kwambala gown efaanana bweti so ekyo kitugaidinga kitulagirira we tugenda okugenda kiyinza otulaga nti kati
kyetugenda okukola
kyetugenda okukola so kiyinza otugamba nti kati tugenda wono designer akola customized gown bweti gown nga ye oba tugenda genda eri
balina gitunga butunzi
balina gitunga butunzi
ate bagitungira wano build Uganda by Uganda
oluusi tulina okugenda netufuna gown nga tuzikola ki gipangisa already engeri made nga weeri so it's just kitulaga tukunganya ebifaananyi nekitulaga kyetugenda okukola ku olwo lwennyini ku lunaku lw'omukolo.
Awesome. Ndowooza mukiwulidde ba event planners ne ba manager engeri gye bakola emikolo gyabwe oba tandika okukola omukolo gwo waliwo we batandikira okutegekera. Katuwulize Joweria sooka otubuulire akantu ako kazze naye ka technology mupangisa omukono ogwo gukola ebyo oba obimanyi obyekolera
kakati ffe naddala corporate events bingi ebigendamu kati tukola nnyo exhibitions.
Yes.
Buli mudaala gulina okufuna we gulaga so okuba floor plan we bagiyita stage eri wano guno omudaala ne gutunula wano
entebe ziri wano
ne wabeerawo ekkubo
ab'ebyokunywa wali
ab'ebyokunywa ne babeera wano
DJ ali wali
n'ayita wano notalina kuyita wamu owa kamera ajja kuyimirira wano
omukulembeze w'eggwanga agenda kuyita wano wings
ba VIP ne babeera wano
ekintu ne mukiwa elevation ntunakiraba nakiyingira nga tanaba kiyingira
n'akiraba bwekiti bwe kigenda okubeera so it is very important that abiraba so obukolerayo ka 3D ka 3D ke kakalagira ddala nga bwe kinabeera wano okikuba ku kipapula naye n'otalaba banayitawa kati 3D ekuyamba ne mulaga bwe banayita bwe banatambula bwe banakola ki kati awo 3D impression wegiramu so bibeera bingi byolina okulaga client naddala nga takolangako event banange client atakolangako event yabeera excited about the idea
definitely
naye nga tamanyi engeri gye kigenda okukola ki asobola n'okugamba njagala ba angel nga baflyinga mu sky nga bali
walese ebintu ennaku zino
nga bali human oba nga bali artificial nga
mulese fountains bamalayika bava mu ggulu
kati
ebiwojjolo
naye nga bali
bifuuse ebiwojjolo
n'omugamba naye kakati okuteekawo twetaaga ebyuma bwe biti twetaaga ne kino bwe kiti kya ssente bwe ziti atukireke
event planners and managers
awo tukole ki
muli ba artisti
tetubeera ba artist naye tukulaga ekintu ekyo kati kiraya nti wamanyira nti budget yange tegenda kukisobola
kituufu
timbadde njagala ba angel abo naye oŋŋambye just okubeera ne ba angel neetaaga $5,000,000 kyokka omukolo gwonna gwa $4,000,000 5 zigenze ku ba angel tubaleke tubeesonyiwe
omukumpi wakoma wakolaki
ba angel tubeesonyiwe so when you show the client exactly what is going to happen naye kimuyambako ku budget kyekiri Vivian kye yabuuzizza budget ziri ssente mmeka ffe tukibuuza ate tukina mutawaana kukibuuza kubanga bwe tutamanya tetugenda kumanya how far can we dream banange nga we can dream if as managers ati twagala okukola career ku social media naye tukateekeyo ku budget yo so kati munaye bwe tutakunnyonnyola egenda kuva mu budget yo bwe tutakunnyonnyola ebyo byoyagala ffe tetufaayo twagala naffe ba angel tubonage nti baaliyo twakola omukolo gwaliko ba angel naye mukwano budget yebeera yani so client mubulira amazima this is what is going to happen for the dream that you have tugenda kuspendinga ekitono millions zaffe 5 awo agambe badde ninawo 2
tebakuyise expensive
badde ninawo 2 nga tuddayo ku drawing board nga tukuleeta mu kijamu ki
Yes, webale nnyo. Thank you very much, Joweria, and indeed that's very interesting the way they operate. And as we close on this particular part, mbadde nsaba to just a minute, tell us about mentorship. Is your event planning and management company a ground for mentorship? Because there are some people who are viewing and they would like to know, where is the school? Is there any education about this? What's going on? In a minute, please, sharpen it.
Yes, as mentorship, even for the planner, you're always learning. It's good for you to always learn. Learning doesn't stop. Personally, I follow a lot of Funke Bakna. She's a Nigeria's top wedding planner or events planner. So even me, as I'm learning, it's good to pour into other people. They say givers gain. Yeah, so it's good to pour into other people. So I'm happy to help any people or to mentor any people who want to get onto this journey of events planning, because there are many clients. We can't finish all of them, and not all of them will be our clients.
Yes.
But also,
Be ready to
what
learn.
would I say? There are also academies. Now there's Lotus Events Planning.
Yes.
They are doing, actually, they have a cohort running currently.
Yes, yes.
Where they're training people in the events industry.
That's right.
Vast, wide variety of different things. Decorators, planners, florists, and things like that. So yes, there are very many. You just have to look out for them, but there are very many opportunities to learn.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And when you highlighted Lotus, this shows that you are great with collaborations and also highlighting other people's strength, which is a very good thing in the industry. In 1 minute,
Yeah, in
as we
1
go
minute,
for the break,
yeah,
let us,
definitely.
that.
We do mentor as many people as possible, especially for us. We are so lucky that it's most of the events that we have, bare minimum, we shall have 30 people working, 100 people working, 1,000 people working.
Yes, that speaks about the budget, by the way.
People, yeah,
Yes.
1,000 people working. So we do a lot of mentorship. But please, I keep saying events management is not for the faint-hearted.
Yes.
Events management can be taught,
Yes.
but it's the passion that will take you to the next level.
Yes, you
If
must be
you
willing
don't
to
have
learn.
passion for events, zireke.
Zero.
You can't
Zero.
sense banango weda sineba kako. No, it is okay actually. Take some energy drink and continue.
Yes.
It is okay not to sleep. Buy some eye whitener and continue and continue working. So if you don't have passion for events management, it is not the place for you. You must have passion. You must be willing to work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you have had it for yourself and all those that are willing and ready to learn from these ladies as event planners and managers. It is very important that you have the passion, and please do not give up on that. Please allow us to go into a short break, and when we come back on the MC's Chimeza, we will be talking about the relationship between event planners and managers and MCs. Bye-bye for now. Welcome back to the MC's Chimeza here at Twine Shots. We are feeling very good and very comfortable. Era twegazanyiza mu kifo kino, mbasaba mwetanire ekifo kino, aboogera, aboogezi, abaagala okukwata bu program, mubeere wano ku Twine Shots. I would vouch for it. Definitely. Welcome back to this very part, and in studio we definitely have Joweria of Kiara Events and Vivian of Events Galore, UG. And we have had a good time talking about the experience in the very first part. In this very part, we would like to unveil something very, very intriguing. And that is the relationship they have as event planners and managers with the MCs. To them, who is professional, who is not professional? What are the things they have seen in the lives of MCs running events? What are those that they like and do not like? And I would like to start with Vivian here on my right. Tell us, what has your experience been in the events planning and management industry with MCs?
First of all, I have to say that it's a very symbiotic, or they intertwine, the relationship between the MC and the events planner. So what happens is that the events planner is the person behind the scenes. They have planned, they have come up with a concept, they have met the vendors, they have brought them on board, and now the day is coming, they're coordinating them.
Yes.
The MC is the on-stage performer.
Absolutely.
Of this program, because we hand him, we agree with them, first of all, the program, we run through it.
Yes.
and then they execute it. So after I've put my work in planning, and
planning.
I've put my program,
Yeah.
the MC can either come and kill it
Or
make the
or
day happen.
make the day happen.
Yes, so our relationship is really symbiotic, or it interrelates.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
good. So where do you find that ground? How do you level the ground for the MC to come and make the event
How do I level?
than break it?
First of all, I meet the MC before, and I would also love it. Would be good for the MC to also meet the couple, the client. Let's say it's a wedding. Understand also the families. You know, some couples have a lot of family dynamics. So it's good for him to know the crowd, the people we've invited, the status of the people, who are the important people, who are the people we have to mention or speak about on that day. You know, so what is the program? What are we beginning with? How is it going to flow? What are the transitions?
Yes. So it's very important for you to hand over the official program to the MC and agree that it is going to start this way and end this way.
And the
Do you work
time.
with plan Bs?
Of what, MCs?
Yeah. Plan Bs, MCs.
Of course, like as an events planner, you have to have plan A, plan B,
B.
plan C.
Plan
Because personally, I've even been at an event
Yes.
where the MC doesn't show up.
Yes.
He took the money, he didn't show up.
Unprofessional.
You've had for yourselves.
Especially in peak seasons, December. Where are you going to get?
Yes.
He has like 4 events and he
Yeah.
took your money.
Yeah.
So you have to have, that's the power of having relationship with other service providers. and
Okay.
vendors.
Okay. Thank you very much, Vivian. Let's hear from Joweria. What's your experience been like? Have you had plan A, plan B, plan C of MCs? Have you been disappointed by an MC? Let us in on that.
Fortunately for me, I have not. I keep saying that it's very important to build relationships in the industry. So I'm one of the lucky ones. I've never, ever been disappointed by any service provider.
Wow.
Wow.
Never.
All your relationships have been
Oh,
very smooth to execution.
They told me I'm a loyalist. Ndi loyal nyo.
Yeah.
But it's because these people have never disappointed me.
That's right.
You'll find me having like,
The same
say,
people.
5 service providers because I know they will deliver. Their name is online. My name is online. They'll never let me down because they don't want the Kiara events to be dragged in the mud. And of course, they now always count on them to do anything. So my job is to make sure that they get paid for it.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
my job, to
So
make sure that they are happy. And
we-
if they are happy,
We are saying here, are you saying that you are the advocate for the vendors or events planning,
Yes.
event service providers?
yes, we are. It's like sometimes it feels like we are working for the event service providers. We are negotiating for them.
Yes.
We are getting them.
Yes.
We are-
Yes.
So
Yes.
sometimes that's how it feels like. So that's why when we started events planning, of course, there's a package for the event planner as well. Do not get into the decorator's budget. Do not get into the music person's budget.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And
Yes.
so please have your own budget as the events planner. You are paid 1 million, you are paid 2 million, you are find comfort in the money you accepted to take.
Yes.
Let the rest also deliver.
Okay.
Because if you compromise, you're compromising on quality.
That's right.
So
That's
yeah,
right.
we are really advocates.
Good. Good. Well done. Well
We
done.
are, so yeah, MCs, fortunately for me, I've never been disappointed, but I always sit down with the MC and we go through the full program. You know how the MC is always consulting the bride and the groom or the CEO or
So
that thing.
they are only supposed to
Boundaries.
contact you.
Boundaries.
The boundary is with
Yes.
you,
That-
the
that
event
now-
planner. You don't talk to the
This is
to
where
the main celebrant,
events
right?
planner, this is where the events planner comes in. Because I already know how the event is supposed to flow. You're not going to be talking to the guest of honor or the owner of the event. Their job is to deliver a speech. And now you're consulting them. That is why they have the events planner to talk to, so you
Save
know
them
what
that
to do. And
stress.
also, why are we consulting during the event?
I know. Prior
Why are
to.
we consulting during the event? The MC should have every little small detail. So I think we coexist.
Okay.
We need to work well together.
Okay, okay. I think that talks about collaboration. But before we get to, collaborating with MCs, I'd like to know what your take is on commission. Do you get a commission from event service providers?
Not commission.
Let's talk about MCs in particular. Do you,
Not commission.
would you call it commission or, you know?
No, usually I think it's just appreciation.
An
And those
appreciation.
are very few. There are sometimes people who really, really want to break through. And even when they get 300K, they still want to appreciate you. No.
Yes.
And you're like,
Because
"No,
for
it's
them, they
too
feel
little."
like they gave you the gig. I'm like, no,
It's okay.
it's okay. It's okay. I was paid.
You're just happy for them that they have
yes,
done it.
I was paid to do this job, so please take your cut. Don't feel obliged. People feel like they must. It's not a must. It's only when you feel there's someone who used to beg me, please take my money, please take. I'm
They'll
like,
feel
okay,
bad.
in that they'll feel bad that you have not.
That
They
you
feel
have.
like you have rejected it, but you have not, because we all have needs. And you even know how much they got. You also know how much you got. And now they're cutting off the little money they got. They're
To
giving it
give
back to
you.
you. So you're just feeling sorry. That, no, I'm already paid, but they are not understanding. They feel like you're rejecting it. I am not rejecting it. It's just that I'm okay. I'm good. I'm
Yes,
happy with
yes.
what I got. So
Good.
please also enjoy yours.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So, but if you really insist, I'll say, okay, thank you so much for the fuel. Thank you so much for the lunch.
Yes,
But
yes, yes.
it's not a commission. It's not a
Thank you
must.
very much. I think that really highlights
It's not a
the fact
must.
that you know, events planners and managers also do appreciate your work as MCs, and they do. In the first place, they are not asking for any commission or anything, but feel also free to appreciate them. And if they do not take it, it is okay. We are here to build one another, and I think that's the spirit that we as Ugandans should encourage. Vivian, please tell us about collaboration with MCs. Yes, which is your breaking point with an MC who is not professional?
First of all, I think a good MC should be a good team player. They're listening to you as a planner. They're listening for cues. They're following the program as you've discussed. So they're a team player, and they are adaptable in the sense that if there's something going wrong, they know how to come in, let's say, to make a segment long or bring in a joke. They can read the room and tell what energy is there. So they also have to have emotional intelligence.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I feel like it's also good for them to be just respectful of the office, because sometimes they are like MCs can be celebrities. They are at every wedding, they are known, they're at every corporate event. So they say, now who is this planner? They're not even paying me. They'll say, okay, they say the client had the vendors already. They're not even paying me. Why are you the one directing me on what to do? So most of them will be arrogant because I am popular, I am
Because
known.
they feel they know it.
Yes, and most times they also don't want to take direction because they feel like,
Yes.
I know that job. I've done it many times. You get. So sometimes I feel
So
it's
you
just
require, you know,
forgetting.
some ounce of humility
Yeah.
from
Forgetting that every
yes,
event is
an MC.
unique.
Yes,
Every
everyone is
event
unique.
is
Unique, unique.
Yeah, so you need
Vivian,
to know that
I
difference.
think she raises a very interesting point, but I also would like to close it in this way. Who are those, at least 3 MCs that you have worked with that you would recommend anytime should you snap out of bed like this? You would say, this one will do a good job. Who are those?
I would say.
And it is okay if you don't want to say them.
I'll give one.
Let's give one. Okay, I would say 2. And I'm going to be biased.
Yes.
So one, I would say Ronnie Habasa.
Ronnie Habasa.
He is a very professional
Yes,
MC.
Ronnie Habasa, you have heard it for yourself.
Yes.
MC Ronnie
Yeah.
Habasa. Yes, yes.
And when I'm going to be biased,
Yes.
MC Able.
Because
Guys,
he's
he
here.
paid me to be on
No. Our viewers, that wasn't a trick question.
But also, to be
But
honest,
I have worked with him.
yes, when I worked with him, it was seamless. Like, he went out of his way. Like, it was so good to work with him. It was so easy to work with him.
Yeah.
Like, we executed properly. There were no hiccups. That event time was managed well. I mean, the client was happy. The client's mom was happy with Abel. So it was so easy to work with him.
Yes, and it's not because of the not because of the tribe or anything, but
Yes.
at least I remember these people were coming from the east,
The
you know,
north.
and were able to blend in and work. At
Yes.
least I know I was always on your back,
Definitely.
saying this one we don't want to disappoint. We don't want to disappoint. No, I try to be very careful. I try my level best, and I'm very humbled. Yes.
Yeah.
Joweria, tell us.
Since they have mentioned the one I was going to say, I'll say Sima. I'll say Sima Sabiti. You know, I like Sima as she really, really knows how to read the room. She does not have offensive language. You know, people think their jokes are funny and they are not. They're
telling you.
actually demeaning. So she'll know what to say at the right time, and also risk management. You know how you just see a crisis and you're
I
able
have
to
worked
sort
with
it.
Sima.
Yeah,
Yes, I
and
have
you
worked
sort
with
it
her.
in time, and
Yes.
it will not be seen by the rest. You know, I love MCs that will be able to sort something out without everyone else saying it. You know, us behind in the kitchen, if tuba tumanye, nga MCs managing it for you. So I love working with such a kind of people that who will see, and then they understand the caliber of the guests. There are things you can't say. There are things you can't do. You can't be jumping. You can't be saying "Kwato mzindalo,"
Yes.
that kind of thing. Because
You turned it political.
Yeah. Yeah.
read the room.
Yes.
Know that what people are doing and what people are talking about. They won't quarrel. MC ayombera ku muzindalo.
It got emotional.
MC ayombera ku muzindalo nenga okay. However angry I would be.
Yes.
Nezile mabega nengamba, you guys, you're killing
Yes,
me or
you-
something.
yes,
But if you have the microphone, like we said, anger management is very,
It's
very,
very important. Yes,
When you're an
yes.
events manager, when you're a service provider, we deal with different kinds of people, different walks of life. They will trigger you.
Yes, yes.
And one of my biggest strength, people management.
People
I am
management.
very good at people
Yes.
management.
As
so
you
it
should
does
be a
not
good
matter.
people manager,
Yes.
so
You
should
should
an
be.
MC also
Any
have,
kind.
Yes.
have some
Any
good people
kind,
management
if the
skills.
guest of honor is the president, if the guest of honor is Mama Nach, is the guest of honor know how to deal with different kinds of people.
Yes, yes, yes.
And trust me, the other one will be harder to manage because they don't understand the corporate world.
Yes.
They don't
Joweria,
understand,
as you
so-
close that point, talk about dress code for MCs. What are your put-offs and what are your highlights for an MC? Dress
At
code.
least MCs
In
dress
this,
up.
your experience.
At least MCs really dress up.
These days,
The people I had a problem with were the photographers and videographers.
Photographers and videographers.
Nigina, oba they did shower
Jeans.
how many days ago, oba what?
Hello, who
But I mean,
did?
And I think,
look at twin guys.
Yes.
Look at them.
Yes,
You
yes.
want to work
Yes.
with them.
Yes.
You want to work with them.
Yes.
They already
The
smell
twin
good
shots
as well.
guys? Yes.
Have you ever gone to a salon and the person working on you can't you say, "Baby, get me someone else"?
yes, yes.
That is the idea.
Yeah.
Even if you are a photographer, you're walking around. Yeah, smell good,
Yes.
look good, look professional, and it is very important. So how you look and how you show up at an event says everything.
That's
It
right.
says really everything about you. So please. MCs mwebale nnyo kwambala and they also tell you munange nina okufunayo akagoye akanyirira. So part of their pay is what they are going to put on, and I understand. You know, you're going to tell a client
Thank you very much.
MC million namba ngagenda kubeera wayogereko
Not even million in numbers. Zibanga million satu. Yeah.
ono emu mukwano
Okalo wemu.
ono weemu
Eh.
nomugamba kati
Agenda
nono
kwambala
weemu
ki?
agenda kwambala biki ebyo. No, there is especially for a lady, there is makeup, there is this, there is that. So when they give you a package and how many hours they are going to work at an
spend.
event,
Yes.
it is important.
Kubanga-
Someone will say, mbu, I get these questions a lot. Bambi, mfunira kamilioni aimbeyo just 2 songs.
Can you imagine?
It is not that 2 songs is charging for.
Yes.
It is his time.
His time.
His calendar that day is cancelled. He's going to be at your event. Mbambi salonista je wange waka. Yeah. It is the time that they can't be at their salon on that day. They won't be making money.
Yes.
That is why they are charging this package. It's because they'll be away from the daily income. So you're paying for the comfort.
Yes.
It's not exactly kata kaviri kagenda okukola bwati kagwe.
Joweria, I would like to ask both of you, please let us know, do MCs overcharge?
What is overcharging?
What is overcharging?
First of all, what is overcharging?
Do you feel, what is the worth of an MC to you?
Let me start with this. If I have an exhibition for 3 days, the MC comes from 10 to 6 every day. The wedding MC will do three, 4 hours, and they are done. Who are you paying more money? This one comes at 10 a.m., leaves at 6.
Exactly.
But the client feels like they are not worth the money.
Because
It's an
some of the
exhibition
clients
which,
mbawulidde nga bagamba oyo ajja kwogera bwogezi agenda kubagamu akapapula kuliko programu jaddukanya kati lwaki tumuwa million 3 zaki.
Exactly. So it really depends on the work they are going to put and the hours they are giving that event. She just mentioned in December people don't show up. As an MC, how can you have 2 gigs on the same day unless one was in the morning ending at midday and another one was starting at 4 p.m. I would understand that. But how do you get 3-4 gigs as an MC on the same day, even for the voice?
Vivian, tell us, what is the value of an MC?
I think everyone charges depending on the value they are offering. So I think MCs are not just speaking, but they are creatives, first of all.
Yes.
They have to be funny in certain moments. So that takes also a specific skill. Then they are saving time in times of there's a crisis.
Yes.
The Mogole's dress has suddenly gotten torn and she's delayed in the room trying to fix it. So he's trying to manage that crisis.
Yes.
It's that pressure he's handling. So he's also selling peace, like the comfort of the transitions. He's managing the energy in the room.
Okay.
Yeah, what vibe oba yajita.
Yeah, so does that necessarily make them comedians?
No, they are not all.
So there's
They are not
there's a
comedians.
striking distinction between an MC and a comedian.
Yeah,
Yes.
huge.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in that regard, when you are choosing an MC for a client and they say twagala ajja okutusesa, what is your response to that?
Well, I would
Ajja otusesa kubanga bamanyi nti no MC alina okubanga asesa. Yes.
I would advise them to rather look for someone who is balanced, professional, and as well as basesa. Professional in the sense that you might have the president attending your wedding and you're cracking jokes that are very vulgar or unnecessary. I mean, you're wasting people's time. He has things to do, but he has spent his time coming to your event. So someone who knows, who is professional, can run the time, can speak eloquently. And in Basasanga, he can't even speak English normally, or the language you are, that he can't appeal to your audience. Can have emotional intelligence. It's an all-round thing. It's just not fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just not fun.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. And as we conclude in this particular episode, I would like to kachiako katalekeka in particular. That one you cannot leave out. Entanda jo sibidde abatulaba ku MC's Chimeza. Let's start with Joweria. I can see you guys winking at each other. Yes.
Okay, Akatalekeka. So like I mentioned, we are the organizers of the Baby and Kids Expo.
Yes.
Which is happening at Uma Showgrounds from 16th to 17th of May.
Yes.
It's a family event. Bring the whole family to enjoy as they learn. And interest is only 10,000 in a few weeks to end up with Baby and Kids Expo. So please come all and come. We enjoy the event. This is an event for the entire family. Maids, mujena, boba, house managers, everybody should come. So please come and enjoy the event. We shall be happy to receive you.
Yes, Nanga Katalekeka, just so to mention where you said you're going to be biased, but it's actually not a bias. I have worked with Joweria on a number of events, and I should say particularly the Baby and Kids Expo. I have been a main host, a co-host. I have I have traversed the, stalls and with, done interviews with the vendors. I'm happy. I've been a part of a venture
you
like
are.
this one.
So
And I
we were not
recommend that
lying. He's
everyone
really
should.
good.
Yes,
we were
thank you
not
so much.
lying. He's a
Thank
very
you so
good
much.
MC.
Yes.
Based
and-
on that event, one
Yeah.
of my clients called and said, I want the MC of the Baby and Kids Expo. I'm like,
Yes.
Ebo, are you available? He said yes. So we have a wedding coming.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. Vivian Katalekeka?
For me, I would say let us appreciate the different service providers with
Yeah.
their specialities,
Yes.
and let us pay them their worth, be it the planner, the DJ, the MC, and also as vendors or service providers, let us work together.
That's right.
To create more clients' visions, bring them to life. Yeah, but also we are Events Galore. We do customized events, highly customized. So if you feel like you want to take away the stress of planning, save your time, save your costs, not to, we advise you well on what to do. Reach out to us, Events Galore, on Instagram, on TikTok, and on Facebook. Thank you so much also for having us
hosting
here.
Yes.
us.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank you for
hosting
coming.
us.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for hosting us. Thank you so
You're
much.
most welcome.
MC Chimeza.
MC
Thank you
Chimeza.
very
This
much.
was a very good initiative.
Yes, a
Thank you very much.
We
And-
really hope everyone out there will learn a thing or two,
Yes.
especially our clients.
Yes.
Please learn to ask the right questions that will help you with your budgeting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, and I would definitely, in absentia, would like to give a vote of thanks to a friend of mine called MC Bate, who's a very good vision bearer of this kind of thing. Yes,
He's your friend.
yes, a very good friend of mine.
Those.
Yes, and she's, yes, with the MC's Chimeza, we definitely get to come together and put some flesh to this thing, because it's going to elevate all MCs and enrich events. Actually,
Yeah.
that's our mantra,
Yeah.
elevating MCs and enriching events. And we are very thankful for such a platform. Yes, that is what we had for this very episode. And my name is Abo, aka MC Abo, for your team building facilitation as a team building coach and expert. I will be there at your doorstep. As an MC, like Joweria in event planning, I do all around. Give me corporate event, social event, political event, or even a church event, faith-based. I will be there. Interestingly, I'll be very honest with you, and my clients are witnesses. I have done 5 Islamic events. You'd be shocked. You'd be shocked, and that requires a lot of, practice. But thank you very much for being with us. Please follow us on our social media platforms, and that is on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and also LinkedIn. Do not forget to subscribe and comment, and also put in some questions. Would like to work and walk with you. And over to you, all Ugandans, for God and my country. God be with you, and bye-bye.